Welcome to Restaurant Business with on Hazeltail TV. Now, today I'm going to talk about 10 customers' right. A lot of times, when people come to Eatery, they don't know what their right is, or sometimes the operators don't even know what the rights of a customer is. So today I'm going to talk about the 10 rights of restaurant customers, so that when you go to dine in an Eatery, you know what your rights are. You can demand for them. Or if you run an Eatery business, you need to understand what your customers' rights are so you can also ensure that your business adhere to it. Welcome to Restaurant Business with Adamona. It amazes me how often I walk into an eatery and realize that many front end staff and management and even food industry professionals, they are unaware of the 10 restaurant customers' rights in their business. And it's not funny, and it's not a thing to be customers' rights, and that shouldn't be. It's surprising how many operators focus solely on what they can gain from customers rather than what they owe them in service and fairness. I remember visiting a traditional eatery with my son, and we were craving for traditional delicacy, and we requested to the proprietor, who also doubled as the front end server, to heat our meal. That wants our food to be hot, instead of it to be served cold. And his wife was serving at the back end. And then when we placed demand to the proprietor that please we want our meal to be served hot, guess what our chairman said? That they can't heat the meals. Well, of course, that was the last time. That was the last time we patronized them. In this video, I'll be sharing 10 essential restaurant customers' rights. If you make conscious effort to respect these rights and ensure your food business upholds them, I guarantee your customers will keep coming back to you. So the number one right of a customer has the right to dine in a pleasant and friendly environment. Now your customers have the right to dine in a clean, comfortable, and welcoming environment. This includes, standard seating arrangement, proper lighting, appropriate temperature. That means you need to have a well-ventilated room or air-conditioned facility, or if it's in a very cold environment, you need to have a heater. You also need to have soft music playing in the background to enhance the dining experience, and also you need to maintain a hygienic facility. Now, if you're a customer, if you run a restaurant eatery, picture a customer entering an eatery, and then he finds the lobby untidy, they are using utensils on the dining area, the room is hot, the fan or AC is not working. If a customer gets in that kind of situation, then finds the place stuffy, the customer's first right has been violated. So if you run an eatery, notice this first customer's right, which is the customer has the right to a pleasant and clean dining environment. That's first customer's right. And the second right of the customer is the customer has the right to a polite and prompt service. Customers deserve courtesy. They need to be respected when they come down in the plate, because they are the life of the business. They bring the money to the business. So the customer deserves a courteous and timely service. Staff should attend to them with professionalism and respect. When the customer enters the eatery, they should be greeted warmly and serve their order within 10 minutes. There's no point of keeping the customer waiting unnecessarily, unless if you're offering a kind of an a la carte or specialty menu whereby the meal is ordered for and it takes a time to prepare. Now, if you imagine your servers or waiters are browsing their phones. These days, you go to some places, you're shocked that the servers, they don't adhere to this, they don't observe this customer's right. You see, sometimes you go to a place, the waiter or servers, they are browsing their phone, or they're pretending not to have noticed the customer. And in some cases, you find out the staff are having some dispute. Now, the customer can also hear, sometimes you see the customer hearing the loud voices of staff argue over internal matters. Now, when this happens, when customers they're not well respected, they don't receive prompt and professional attention, second customer's right has been violated. So the third right of the customer is the customer has the right to a healthy and nutritional meal. Now, every dish should meet health standards. You need to prepare your dish with fresh quality ingredients so that customer be sure they're eating. If they're using from farm to table policy, buying things from the farm straight to the restaurant, fine. Or you offer other healthy alternatives, just make sure that what you get quality ingredients, food for your customer. Now, it's not you put the life of the customer at risk when you may be on the road, you find some cheap item food like you find fresh fish, find because it's affordable, and you buy them and then you prepare them for the customer. And it's important you know the source of what you're buying, because the fish may be gotten from a contaminated water, and that could create food poison for your customer. So you have to be conscious of the ingredients you're using. You have to be conscious of the food you're preparing for your customers, and also you have to be conscious of the the shelf life of your product. Make sure what you're using there not expires. The products, the items with quality, and they're not expired. And they, like I pointed, it's very important that you source your food items from reliable vendors, reliable and trusted vendors or suppliers. So don't go buy just because you find some food items on the road because they are cheap. You buy them for your customers. That can undermine the customers' right. And when that happens, the customers tell that have been violated. And the fourth right of a customer is he has the right to varieties of choices. The customer have the right to choose from a diverse menu catering to different tastes and dietary preferences. Have menu for vegetarians, gluten-free, local delicacies along intercontinental cuisine. So you offer, that's if you offer both local and continental dishes, make sure you have those varied and they're consistent. Now, the same way customers craving for traditional meals like rice, swallow, mussels, white soup, fish, chicken, or assorted pepper soups, you should also find varieties from the menu that includes chilled drink. The same manner vegetarians should be able to have something on the menu. So if you offer meals to both vegetarian and non-vegetarians, the vegetarians will always have the menu that is on the menu. It's part of their right. Otherwise, you might have violated the first customer's right. So the fifth right of a customer is consistency of menu. Now, returning customers should expect their favorite dish, to take the same time every time they come there. And a loyal customer ordering their usual father or jollof rice should find the flavor just as good as a live visit. So it's not in order to be inconsistent with your regular menu, without approaching to your customer. It's not proper for a customer who have eaten jollof rice yesterday or father rice yesterday with sauce, and today comes there and then find the variety is not available or the change have changed. It's lunchtime and loyal customers coming to you from a distance far, maybe from Jota to Ogba for your tasty amala everyday soup. They should always find the soup tasty, and they are right. They're right that the consistency of menu, but the lack of consistency is it's not good for the business. It's not good for you. But later customers, when you don't maintain consistency or variety. Now, if this happens, it's evident that your eatery has no standard operation procedure in place, and then that means you have violated the fifth right of your customer. The sixth right of the customer is competitive and prices. Our customers should feel that the price reflects the quality and quantity of the food served. They should get value for their service. It shouldn't be that they should be overpriced. They should never feel that your products are overpriced. It could turn your customer off. Now, you need to establish the unit cost of your product and services and offer budget-friendly rates for diners. Now, the catch is low margin and high turnover. You can't get your return on investment through just one patronage. It's repeated patronage that actually guarantees return on investments. For example, if you make 1,000 naira per meal and serve that is repeated by 100 or 20 regular customers a day, your eatery has a bright future. Now, when customers are overbilled, the sixth customer's right has been violated. So do not overprice the customer, because that is violation of their sixth right. The seventh right of the customer is to be served hot food hot and cold food cold. Now, food should be served at the correct temperature to ensure best experience. A steaming bowl of pepper soup or fresh glass of ice cocktail, delivered right on time, should be served, according to the temperature, according to how it should be served. Cold food should be served cold, and hot food should be served hot. Food safety standard requires that hot food should be served hot and cold food is served cold. I remember visiting a traditional eatery with my son. I was craving for a local delicacy, like I explained. I requested the provider to serve me, to make sure the food is served hot, and because the food was cold and I wanted to serve the heat. And the man said that you couldn't heat his meal. Now that my right has been violated. And of course, that was the last time I patronized them. So the customer have the right to have their food served hot. That the hot food served hot and cold food served hot, not lukewarm. So the seventh right of the customer is that their food should be served hot and then cold food should be served hot. When that is not adhered to, then the seventh right of the customer has been violated. And the eighth right of a customer is quality. You need to get value for money. That's the eighth right of a customer. You have to get value for the money. Customers have the right to receive value for what they pay for, including the portion of the service, the presentation. The portion should The portion size should align with the prices. The manner of service should be professional. Your plating should be top notch. So these are part of the right to the customer. And the last thing a customer will want to experience is to be kept waiting longer than necessary. Like you keep a customer waiting without any explanation for their order, now you are violating their rights. The customer is kept waiting longer than necessary for their order, witnessing workers argue over internal issues. That if that happens in your establishment, that means the interest of the customer has been violated. The customer shouldn't experience your staff quarreling or having disagreement over internal issues. When they experience that, that shows you lack professionalism in your organization. That shows you have no ethics. That is violating customer's right. The ninth right of the customer is to share concerns and complain. Now, customers have a right to voice their complaint or concern without the fear of being ignored or mistreated. As a representative of your brand, you must calmly resolve any customer's issue or concern. When a customer table their concern to you, should be able to listen to them and address them, especially when it's about your product and services, because it's their right for them to express themselves. It's their right to express their concern. It's their right for them to table their if they're not satisfied with your services because they're the customer, and it's their right. Now, customer can complain about the taste of your product, about the poor customer service, or whatever exposes them to any negative dining experience at your eatery. So the ninth right of the customer is the customer has the right to speak, to express his concerns. So if any time the customer cannot express their concern, that means that the customer's right has been violated. So I want you to understand that the ninth right of the customer should never be violated in your eatery. That means the customer should have the right to express themselves, to table their concerns and their complaint. Now, the 10th right of the customer is 100% satisfaction. Customers should leave your establishment, leave your eatery feeling that their expectations were exceeded. I mean, they should feel that they have a well experience. Now that will make them likely to come back the next time. Like what we're saying goes that a happy customer are potential loyal customers, and if they are satisfied, they can likely come with their family or with their friends, or they refer you for others to come in. So the 10th right of restaurant customers must never be violated by your eatery. These 10th rights of restaurant customers must never be violated. A bonus right. The 11th right is documented billing. Every customer has a right to receive a documented bill. It ensures transparency in every transaction. Barber bill alone is not enough. Customers should be able to see clear breakdown of their charges before making payments. Imagine ordering a food and simply being told, "Oga, your bill is 10,000 naira," and this is not acceptable. A printed or itemized bill allows customers to verify their order and confirm they are paying the correct amount. Always provide a documented bill to your customers because it's their right. Now, do you agree with these rights? Which one is most important to you? Let us know in the comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more restaurant tips.